Thank you for your time. I appreciate all of your support in every which way, shape, or form that you show it. Um, I'm gonna play for a little while here. Exactly how long, I'm not sure. Um, I'm not even sure what to do here. So, what the hell is going on now? Why is that not working? Well, that's odd. Okay. Um, let's try this. Huh. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. It just didn't recognize the controller for some reason there. I must have messed the order of something up unwittingly there. Anyway, that should resolve the issue. Let me double check something here. Yeah, okay. That should be right then. Okay. So what I'm doing here is trying to figure out what to do here. Um, I've got the prince of this place in my team. Um, okay. All right. Well, that is all right. I didn't think it was going to go that easily. What? What, you? I'll take care of you. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't have a Dragoon. Everybody in town was telling me something about a Garuda, right? How I should be using a Dragoon against the Garuda. So now I don't have a Dragoon in my party. You know, I thought about making one too. And I got that stupid, well, maybe not stupid, maybe the Summoner will be good. Let's find out. Let's see what we can do. So Titan probably not going to attack a bird, right? We'll try it. What do I got to lose? Maybe Arrow will work really good against a bird. Not bad. Dang! Yeah, I was hoping. It's at least something, right? Earth attacking a bird, not real high odds there, I don't think. Oof. Oof. We're probably gonna lose our black on this next attack. Yeah. Black is down. That might actually, depending on how many hit points this guy has, that might actually be better because now we're spreading Cure 3 among 3 people instead of 4. Honestly, that might keep us in the game. Oof. Well, not unless this kills him. Nada. Well, that guy dominated me. Like, bad. Alright, let's try, Well, there was an armor shop that I could actually buy shit. So I'll have to try and find that. And I could buy another wind lance. I'm thinking it's not on this part of town. But let me just double check the middle here. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Okay. I think that was the only town that sold anything either, honestly. I don't think any of the other shops, well, maybe the inn. I think the inn you could, let me see something here. What the hell? What is going on here? There we go. That's what it was. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright. So the inn, I don't think the magic, well, maybe now that the prince is part of the team, maybe we will be able to buy stuff. Get out of there, dude. Just come on now. Really? Just go. There you go. Nah. Okay. So, unless I'm mistaken, there was only one shop in the whole place that actually sold stuff. And it was this guy. And we were gonna buy a second wind. Haha, second wind. That's pretty good. I'm not much for puns. Honestly, I'm not. I think puns are not good. Alright, so I don't think Dragoon. Let's see here. I suppose I won't be able to tell the skills until we get into battle. Right? Okay, yeah, so spells. I wonder, would a Dragoon be able to use any kind of black magic or anything? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so that's kind of the hint, although he's telling you you can't go there, so it's like you'll exhaust every possible option other than that. Let's see, I guess we could just stay at the inn. It's gonna cost me a couple $100. 320. Alright, so we'll try this. I would assume the Dragoon has the ability to leap or something like that. I mean, they do in the future versions of Final Fantasy, so I would guess that the strat here is leap, and then don't take the hit from that lightning spell, and then another added benefit to that would be that the Cure 2 there. You know, it kind of sucks that I have to use Cure 2 for healing because, honestly, uh, that arrow was doing close to 300 damage. which isn't a massive amount. And I don't know, what kind of hit point total we're looking at from this thing. But everybody was talking about using a Dragoon, so I'm gonna go with Dragoon does massive damage to this guy because that's what everybody was saying. If you're gonna beat the Garuda, the Dragoon's the way to do it. Plus, they give you Dragoon armor and shit weaponry here. Jump. There we go. That worked out perfect. Now we got a cure 3 on 3 people. The Dragoon is off the screen. Oh, come on. Miss? Oh, and he doesn't calculate into the heal. That's fantastic. Maybe I should be using the fight command? I don't know. Fight command with Dragoon was really good in Final Fantasy IV. Dang. Miss? Ow. Well, we get more rounds of attack because he's not on the screen when Cure 2 goes off. So far anyway. So, we're able to cure our party up more effectively and get at least one more round of attack. But we're not getting any kind of offense out of him yet. Come on, man. Oh, that sucks. Healer's gone. Got a crit. Not enough. Ugh. No, 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 no. Alright, let's try that again. We gotta be able to come up with some kind of... Come on. What's going on here now? Okay. We'll try... Well, I think it was the north over here. Where that shop was that has this, the pike. And we'll try putting him on the front row. And see if that'll do anything for me. So, I mean, what happens if you get here and you can't beat the enemy? Is there any way to get out of town? Or are you literally just, like, stuck here? Like, how can you level up? I'm pretty sure this guy won't send me any spells. No. I don't think you can exit the world to the world. And I don't know that you can get into battle. So how would you level up? You're not strong enough. What would you do? Hopefully I don't run into that issue, but I'm just saying, like, what am I gonna do? I don't see anywhere that I can buy stuff other than that one weapon store that I was just at. So, I don't see any way out of here either. They give you hints. They say you have to use the Dragoon. So maybe having the Dragoon in the front row and just being like on full assault mode. I guess I could go around and talk to the people again if I can't make any kind of headway here. Um, Maybe there's somebody, now that I have the prince in the party, maybe there's like somebody that has an item for me or something. That, or a weapon maybe, or an armor, or who knows. Maybe something else is available now because the prince is in my party. which is definitely possible. I've never been a huge fan of that game mechanic though, where it's like you talk to everybody that you have access to, and then you find the switch, whatever the switch might be. The switch in this case was going into the room where the prince was and rescuing the prince. That was the trigger of the switch. And then after that, the prince joins your party, which then allows you to then go talk to somebody else that you talked to already, and then they will, now because you've hit the trigger, now they will give you a different result when you talk to them. I'm not a real big fan of that game mechanic because it's just a bunch of busy work. You know, you talk to everybody, and then you talk to everybody again, and then you get to advance. And there's no. I mean, in this case, there was some hint, kind of, only it was backwards. But I mean, a lot of times it just seems like it's totally arbitrary, and it's just a silly game mechanic that I've never been a real big fan of. It's just busy work. I mean, there's no like puzzle to be solved, right? The puzzle is just talk to everybody and just fall ass backward into talking to the right guy, and you don't really have to earn it. You know what I mean? You just have to like just busy work. Walk around and talk to everybody until the person advances your story. I don't know. It just seems I don't know. I'd like to use Libra, but I'm like 95% sure it's not going to work. 99% sure. Man, if we can get crits out of that claw fighter, that would be fantastic. Alright, well he's hitting for 467. That's solid. He's hitting pretty hard as well. This guy here is not hitting very hard. I think it might be in my best interest to just have him heal. You know what? No, let's just go full assault mode here. We got... Well... We haven't been going full assault mode because we were using healing with her instead of attack. We'll keep healing with her. We'll try that. Because I think that will give us an extra round of attack. At least one extra round of attack from the 3 guys that can actually do damage. So that 3 turns of damage is more than Arrow would give me, I think. And if I get 2 rounds of attack, then I would have to say it would have to do more damage. Ugh, 129. I don't see how the Dragoon is like saving the day here with like some sort of magic attack that just ends the Garuda here. Do I try jumping? Maybe with him at almost death status, go for the jump. Try to get a crit. I don't know, man. I have no idea. That would be awesome, though, if he did get massive crits when he was in critical himself with a jump. That would be cool. Alright, so what do we have for health here? Well, we can keep Red and Thief up for one more turn, I think. If I heal. And... there we go. Oof. We lose our Dragoon. We lose our healer. So, let's do that. And let's try to get one more attack out of our claw user, who does consistently the best damage so far. Alright, here it is. Give us a crit, buddy. No, not you, douche. I don't know what to do. He hits so hard. What did I do to negate that last time? I bought armor. But I had to fight that guy that was using, I think it was a Fire 2 multi-target attack that was kicking my party's ass. I went and bought ice armor. Did I save? I don't think I saved. I think I forgot. Damn it, I did forget. Well, that Dragoon wasn't really helping out that much anyway, so I don't really feel like I did anything. Let's try... I did put them in the back row. Let's try doing this. I don't have... Well, wait a minute. There is the fat chocobo in that one town. I don't think I have... any weaponry or armor for Viking. Otherwise, I would try that. Hunter. The hunter has bows, right? I've got some good bows. He can wear feather. That's good. Okay, I don't have armor for him. And I don't have... Alright, let's go to the fat chocobo and let's try that. See if we can... Is it? I don't remember which town it's in or which part of town. But it's in the bottom right-hand corner. I think. I don't think it's on this one. Because you'd think an archer would be good against a bird, right? Alright, where the hell's that chocobo at? I thought it was in the bottom right-hand corner. There was a town, or a building. Wait a minute. Maybe it was in the inn. One of these inns had a secondary building. Or a secondary room in the inn. I think. Maybe it's this. There it is. That's it. This is what we're looking for. What is the archer going to be even able to wear for armor, do you know? Oh, it says. Oh, that's fantastic. Flame mail. Okay. Or ice. I think ice is higher than... We'll take the ice armor for him. Well, that's handy that it says... And I guess holy against the enemy like a boss, right? And I think we'll use the... Yeah, how silly is having this fat chocobo when you can just have this in your inventory, like... Yeah. Let's... Oh wait, rune, which one? I don't... Actually, I'm not even sure which one would be better. Let's equip you with killer. And holy. And... ice. And yeah, I didn't think I had anything that I could do for that. That's unfortunate. Well, we can try it and see how it goes. I'm not very hopeful. But I'm willing to try and see what kind of damage we can get out of it. Now I wish I had bought that stuff for the Viking. I mean, I did try using a Viking weapon on somebody for a couple battles and it just didn't do anything. So I was like, well, maybe this isn't for me. Well, so far the guy with the claws has been kicking ass. And the thief had been kicking ass until we got here. Now it seems like he's just not hitting as hard. Or maybe I'm just getting bad rolls. 'Cause his damage is greatly dependent on how many times he lands his strikes. And it can be anywhere from, I don't know what the ceiling is, but like I think 1 would be the basement. So he hits him only once, we don't get really much out of it. But since he's been in the party, he's been hitting pretty hard. I'll take care of you. Alright. You know, hopefully Red can carve this bastard up. Well, hopefully this guy can do massive damage. That's the hopes that the archer can do massive damage. And I don't even know what to do here other than just cure. $57, dude? Talk about a waste of everything. Wait, he can use... Okay, level 1, 2, 3 magic. Oh, it's garbage. We got a crit. Dang! That didn't work. Alright, where was that fat chocobo? It's too bad he can't wear that feather hat. He can use holy arrows? Interesting. So, what are holy arrows doing if he can't equip a bow? can't equip. What the hell? This is pretty much what I was rolling with forever. It was a black mage, white mage. So we're gonna try going back to that and see. It's just so labor intensive to change all this shit with him. Does somebody else have all his black magic? Yes. Sleep, that's what it is. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. It was a lot of work to switch him back over. So I kind of wanted to save that. If maybe it'll go well. I don't know. I never really wanted to take him off of Black Mage. I just figured I'd give the Summoner a chance, and it didn't work out that good. Or not Summoner, but Conjurer. Some guy said that Summoner is stronger than Conjurer, so I don't know how you get Summoner. I don't know if you use Conjurer long enough you get it or something. I don't know. Maybe you just pass the spot in the main story and they just give it to you. I don't know how it works. Maybe you have to do a side quest to get it. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Actually, I was probably in the back row too, and with better armor and stuff. But I don't have better armor to use. Does not hit him much. Oh, that's too bad. Interesting. He used a physical attack. He's never done that before. Got a crit. Ooh, there it is. Hoo hoo hoo. Oh, come on, man. Crap, that's not the save I wanted to use. Let's go talk to this. I think this city is the one up here where they were talking about the Garuda and shit in this part of town. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't around here. Yeah, okay. Alright, dude, that's all about all I got. Dragoons, so Every time I tried to do jump, it didn't work. So we can see if maybe the Fat Chocobo has something he can wear. That could be useful. Alright, so there's ice. He can wear a black belt? That's probably what he's got on. Or something better. So ice helmet and a gauntlet. Sweet. And ice armor. Alright, so we'll grab an ice helmet. And then, you know, I don't know which one's better, if it would be the gauntlet or the mithril. I would have to say probably gauntlet, but I don't really remember which one is better. I guess we'll take them both and we'll test it out. How's that sound? And I would say probably Dragoon can be in the back row because he jumps. And that should, like, you know, I don't know. We'll try that. We'll try that first. We'll try one more time with the Dragoon jumping. We tried that once before and we just really got nothing out of it. Every single time he missed. But maybe that's the key. All he has to do is land once, and that's the end of the Garuda. Maybe that's what it is. I find that to be probably not that likely, but definitely possible. They give you the hint that uh, the Garuda can only the Garuda can destroy, or only the Dragoon can destroy the Garuda. So it would make sense that his attack jump would be the key. But at the same time, it's NES, so I could totally see uh, it having a really low success rate and still being the only thing that will work. Just so that you try it, it fails, you're like, okay, well, this doesn't work, so then you spend countless hours trying different mechanisms only to circle back eventually to Dragoon and jump and then having it work and then being kind of pissed off and kind of feeling like you've been played a little bit. Uh, that's a total NES thing to do. 'There's also the possibility that maybe I need to steal something from this cocksmoker. That's definitely possible. 'Miss. Maybe he has to do it so many times and eventually it will hit? I don't know. I'm just at a complete loss here. I don't know what to think. Uh-oh. 151? Like, that's definitely not doing it. Well, we'll put him on the front row and give him fight command and see maybe. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything at this point that would indicate that there's anything there. Gigamess? Or is that supposed to be Gilgamesh? Gigamess? Garuda. Dude, I don't know what they're talking about. Only the Dragoon can defeat this guy. I don't know why they're talking about it like that. Because so far, I'm not seeing anything special about this guy. Oh, okay. He just hit for 689 hit points, dude. Okay, so maybe there is something there. Did I not put his helmet on? Did I really not equip him? Oof. Oof. Ha ha! We got you, bitch. Alright, is there anything hidden in this room? Probably not. Oh, there we go, we got something. Oh, jackpot, baby. Gaia gear. What's up with all this rusted business? Ooh, I wonder what they all have for sale in town now. You will bring it. okay. So there was that spot that I could not advance because the wind would blow me back, and so now I can go there. So did I beat two of them already? I think I did. Oh wow, okay. Okay. So what is that then? Just a... I mean, I can't get in there. Hmm. Oh, okay. Alright, so I got an airship so I can advance. And I'm kind of curious to see what's available for purchase now. Wait, is this the part of town where there's nothing to buy? I hope there's at least one store here. Apparently this is just the residential part of town. There's no businesses here. Alright. There's not even a door to get into any building that I can see. Kind of a ripoff. There's probably information here, I guess. Maybe not now. There might have been in the past. Yeah. Looks like everybody wants to schlob the knob here. he have anything new, or is it the same old, same old? Not the same old, same old. Oh, come on, man. See, it's stuff like that. It's like, okay, so you're just gonna go ahead and make it so I have to walk all the way around now to get access to that door. And for what purpose, you know? It serves no good purpose to do that. Unless your purpose is to frustrate the player for no good reason. Okay, so we have Ice 3 already. And I didn't buy Shade because I didn't think I didn't know what it was. I'll buy... I'm thinking, you know, is it really worth buying 2 Ice 3s? I guess it's only 3,000, so if I did want to give that to somebody else in case it was useful, I think I will do that. It's only 3,000. I got money to burn. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, let's see what you got here, buddy. There we go. Kill, erase, cure 3, life, safe. Dude, we're talking like top notch, dude. That is all good stuff. Oh, they're dead. Is there a revocation? Or whatever they call them? Revivify? I don't know. Is there a spring where you can bring people back here? Shining? Well, I think I have burning and freezing. I don't know that I have shining. I have Golem, I'm not sure that I have Ruin, and I don't think I have Light. So I'll buy that, and I'll buy that. Wow, 18,000? Dang, dude, that was kind of a lot. I should have paid attention to what I was doing there. Alright, let's take a look here now. Well, the sheet... Alright, whatever. There still are a few more shops yet. It's kind of just another thing from a different era, you know. Staying at the end doesn't revive the party. You gotta go find a healing spring. Phoenix Downs are an item that you cannot purchase. So obviously you really only would use them in battle. Dude, really? Get out of the way, dude. There you go. Okay, white robe, black robe. This looks like we're talking about, like, end game shit here. Like, the end of the game. I do have Gaia gear. I already have these scholars. I'm pretty sure I have a scholar helmet. can't take this anymore. I had some dental work done a little more than a week ago, and I'm still suffering some. I don't know what the hell's going on there. I'm not even sure what to think. I called them about a week later after I had a crown put on, and they're like, "Yeah, there might be some pain and discomfort for the next couple weeks, or maybe even the next couple months." That's not what I wanted to hear. It wasn't my normal dentist. It was this other dentist. I didn't go to my normal dentist because they couldn't be until April, and I wasn't wanting to wait that long. So I went to this other dentist, and I mean, the crown feels fine. There's a little bit of pressure sensitivity that seems like maybe it's getting a little bit better. I can't tell 100% for sure. But there's this like lingering, like kind of aching. And it's kind of weird because it's not just surrounding that tooth. It's like it kind of isn't always in the same spot. It's very strange. I can't really describe it. I've had a tooth that needed a root canal, so I know what that feels like, or at least the way that one felt. Maybe they're not all the same, but it's like, well, with that, when I needed to get the root canal, over-the-counter medication did nothing. It was just torture, right? I got some relief. I mean, not maybe 100% relief, but some relief from. I don't know what they were. They weren't very strong. They were like weak prescription strength, like something where it's a combined thing where it's like 300 and some milligrams of acetaminophen and then like 5 milligrams of something that actually works really well. I don't remember what they were called, but you know, they kind of worked. If I took 2 of them, that worked pretty good, I guess. But it was pretty brutal, especially at night when I tried to sleep. So this doesn't feel like that, and if I do take a couple ibuprofen or a couple aspirin, that does seem to take the pain away. But I don't know what it would be, you know, like what would cause that, because it's not just like in one spot, you know. Sometimes it's kind of like above, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very strange. It's like almost like a I don't know how to describe it. It's unpleasant. It's not extremely painful. It's unpleasant. It's pain. It's almost like a dull. I don't know if I want to call it burning. It's just kind of like a, you know, almost like if you'd go running or something, and then you're like the next day, your calves might just ache, or like if you not so much running, maybe running, but like if you climbed a lot of stairs, or like if you went hiking or something, Uh, and then the next day, you know, your calves kind of ache. It's kind of like that, I guess. Um, right now, it's kind of in the back of my, like, where my upper jaw and lower jaw connect, like behind my teeth. It's strange. I don't know how. It's weird. Why would that area have any kind of? Why would the lower part at all be affected at all? There was no work done on the lower. It was just the upper right, and so it's very strange. I don't know, but I felt I had no discomfort prior to the crown being put on there. So, like, I mean, I got the crown put on. I didn't have pain, you know. It wasn't like the tooth was hurting me. It was just I had a big feeling come out of it, and it like was, you know, I didn't want to. Ouch! You little shit. My cat is being pretty aggressive here with his teeth. Little shithead. Anyway, um, so I just didn't want to let it, you know, the because it was a big chunk of, it was a big filling that came out. And I just didn't want, you know, my tooth exposed to, you know, all of the food that I consume. You know, it's not supposed to have. It's the part of the tooth that's not supposed to be exposed. You know, so I just wanted to get that capped. Basically, the idea was I didn't want to have to fork out an extra $1,500 to get a root canal, or 2,000 or whatever the hell it is now. So I wanted to get it capped. I was gonna have to get it capped anyway, and that's like $1,500. So I was like, well, let's just get it done now. And then, yeah, then hopefully I won't have to get a root canal. Alright, now, did I get everything in here? Anyway, like, it's not like it hurts all the time. Like, usually when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel anything. Like, it feels like normal, right? There's nothing, there's no sensation of pain or, uh, achiness or anything. It feels totally normal. And it usually stays that way until well, if I drink something like coffee, um I guess I would say the tooth that was worked on is technically heat sensitive, but it doesn't really hurt when I eat something hot or drink something hot. It's more like um it's just like I can that tooth like absorbs the warm very very well, and so I feel that warm. It's like warmer. That one tooth gets like quite warm, much warmer than the rest of the teeth, which is, you know, it's not a painful sensation. It's a little warm, and so it's kind of like, whoa, you know. Let's be careful here, but it doesn't hurt, and then there isn't like this like lingering pain associated with it or anything like that. If I drink something cold, then yeah, then that's gonna hurt. It's gonna be very unpleasant, and it's gonna hurt. Um, every now and again, like I get a shooting pain, but it's not like a. It's not just like, I don't know. It's weird. I can't really explain it. I don't like it though. It's worrisome to me. Like maybe I'm gonna have to pay a whole lot of money, a whole lot more money shoot, holy cow. Oh, they don't all have books. Wow. Hmm. Appears like it does have information. Anyway, when I talked to the dentist, I was like, "Hey, I'm dealing with this pain. Maybe you can give me something for this." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't do that here." I'm like, "What are you talking about? You're like, I've never heard of a dentist that did not give pain medication to people that have pain after dental procedures." And they're like, "Nah, she doesn't do that." And I'm like, holy cow! Okay, this is insane. You guys are crazy. Uh, I'm tempted to buy another key or two, just in case I wanted to have a second white mage. Um, so they were like, "Well, you can come in at 4 o'clock. We just had an opening. You can come in at 4 o'clock and she can look at it." I'm like, "I'm at work. No, I can't do that." So I figured, like, well, I'll give it the holiday weekend, right? And see how I feel at the end of the weekend, and if I'm still dealing with this, um, then I'm gonna have to call them up and have them take a look at it and see what the hell's going on here. Um, my normal dentist, the reason why they have become my normal dentist, and I don't even remember where I'd gone before that. It had been so long since I'd any work done on my teeth. I hadn't had like any kind of problems with my teeth for like 10 years. Then I quit smoking cigarettes, and within like a year, my teeth were all falling apart. I shouldn't say that. I mean, it's not like I was like teeth were falling out of my mouth or something like that, but I developed a whole ass load of cavities. Now, I'm sure it wasn't just the quitting of the smoking. I'm sure the fact that for much of my 20s and much of my 30s, I drank a lot of Coca-Cola. And I'm sure that my oral hygiene was not as good as it should have been, as it pertained to like flossing and stuff like that. Um, Now I look back and why would I not, it's whatever. The smoking, I know that's what it was, really, when I look back on it. It was the smoking. And I'll get back to that in a second. Uh, but anyway, um, so yeah, I didn't floss like I should have. I mean, I brushed my teeth every day. That wasn't like an issue. If I wouldn't have, that my mouth would have been just like nasty. It still would be. I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. But wait, I think I already went in here. Let me double check. Yeah, sorry, I went in here. So anyway, I didn't really have any problems with my teeth. Like I mean, I had some work done in my 20s. And those fillings lasted like 15 years, man. Now you get fillings, you're lucky if they last a year. They make them out of a different thing now that doesn't work as good. It's a different color. It's white instead of silver, but whatever. It's like the silver ones; those things lasted forever, dude. Now, granted, when you had them put in, it was like 6 months before that tooth was not sensitive anymore because those metal fillings, man, they just sucked that cold right out. But once they got used to it, then they were fine. And then maybe it'd take 3, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever. But anyway, I hated going to the dentist. That was one of the main reasons why. And this new dentist that I've been going to since like 2015, I'd go there. It didn't matter what it was. The only time I ever had any pain whatsoever, period, was I had a crown put on that ultimately needed to have a root canal. And it wasn't, it was just that tooth just was too far gone, and it ended up needing a root canal. Once the root canal was done, then I didn't have that pain. The pain went away. That was immediate, like just instantaneously. As soon as that procedure was done, the pain was gone. But other than that instance, I have not had any pain from any of the work that this office has done. And they've put on one, two, three, four crowns and a whole ass load of fillings over the years, right? Uh, and no pain, none. Just I go in, I leave, my mouth is numb, my mouth becomes normal in a couple hours, and then I go on with my life. I don't have to, like, chew differently. I don't have to, it's like, boom, problem solved. So, because of that, I've just, like, been loyal to that dental office because in the past, I've had no end of, you know, painful. I mean, I just kind of got used to it and just was at the point where I guess, well, that's just the way it is when you go to the dentist. It hurts for a few months after you get work done. Those teeth are super sensitive. Eat ice cream at your own risk, and whatever, right? Until that wears off. But with this other dentist office, that's never been an issue, so it's fantastic. So maybe I got kind of spoiled from them, but I had to go to this other office, and man, this thing, it sucks. It sucks ass. So I don't know, but I'm kind of pissed off that they wouldn't write me a prescription for some medication because, I mean, it was their doing. It didn't hurt before I went in. It hurts now. It's like, what the hell, man? Like, I mean, I'm sure, everybody's hypersensitive about pain medication these days with people overdosing on like fentanyl or whatever the hell they're overdosing on. But it's like, dude, like, you're a dental office, you put a crown on somebody's tooth, and I'd been there before for a filling. I never asked for any pain medication then. I didn't have any problems. Well, actually, I probably did have sensitivity in that tooth. It's the same tooth, but it went away, and it was just fillings. It wasn't a crown. It wasn't a major. It was not a major deal. It was just the crown or a couple fillings. Um, but then she puts a crown on. I tell when I'm in the office, I'm sitting there. Um, she must have been skimping on the numbing juice because uh, the crown's not even put on yet, and I'm like moving my tongue around that tooth, and I can feel like there's, it's sensitive, and you're not supposed to feel that shit when you're at the dentist's office, but I think she's just pinching pennies, and that shit wore off way faster than it should have, man. I even told her before she started. I said, "Hey, um, I kind of have like this thing where I have this resistance to these numbing agents. So just so you know." Anyway, didn't use enough, so then I had to deal with that there. And I brought it up to the assistant. I was like, "Hey, I'm feeling some shit here." And she's just like, "Yeah, that's normal." You know, well, she had a word for it that I'd never heard at a dentist office. Something like it might. It wasn't sting. It was something like sting. A stinger or I don't remember. Some kind of like although this is commonplace. You're gonna be in some pain. Get used to it, kind of a thing. Like this happens all the time. Everybody's in pain here. It's like, oh, that's encouraging. Anyway, and then they don't even prescribe medication when they cause you pain. I don't know, man. I thought that was total bullshit. But if this thing is still lingering come the beginning of next week, I'm gonna have to go in there. But back to the cigarettes now. So, I believe wholeheartedly that cigarettes, in a roundabout way, are well, it's a double-edged sword, right? It's not all good. There's gonna definitely be negative there because, okay, this is what let's start with let's start with the negatives that cigarettes bring to the oral health equation, okay? Just so I don't sound like I'm, promoting cigarettes, which I'm not here, but I'm just saying there are beneficial. There are benefits to smoking, definitely, but if I thought the benefits outweighed the losses, I would still be smoking, right? So the drawbacks would be one, smoking discolors your teeth, so there's that, and that's basically permanent. Um, Smoking does not promote good breath because an ashtray smells like shit, so you know there's that. Smoking does damage to your gums over time. What happens is most people, I believe, um, when they put a cigarette in their mouth, they put it in the same spot in their mouth every time. And every time they pull a drag off that cigarette, that smoke is hitting the same place in their mouth every time. So it's hitting the same couple of teeth and it's hitting the same gum line area, right? So over years or decades, what's going to happen on the side that you most frequently smoke is your gums are going to recede because probably mainly the heat, but also I believe the nicotine, probably, because nicotine is a poison, and I think it just over time wears down in that gum tissue. It's a combination of all the stuff that you're pulling in from those cigarettes. But there are benefits to smoking as it pertains to oral health. And I just have anecdotal evidence because I smoked for like 20 years, thereabouts, pretty close to that. I don't remember exactly how old I was when I first started smoking. I've been in all these already, haven't I? Yes. So when you pull a drag off of a cigarette and that smoke goes into your mouth, one, as I mentioned, nicotine is a poison. It's a very powerful poison. One liquid drop of nicotine would kill a large man. It would kill a human being, just boom. Nicotine is a very, very strong poison. But when you're breathing in that smoke from a cigarette, it's very, very, very small amounts of nicotine that are actually getting in your body. So it gives you this feeling of euphoria. It's a very, very, very good feeling. When you pull that drag off a cigarette, it's like $1,000,000, man. That's good stuff. It feels very good. But uh, that cigarette smoke, having that nicotine enters your mouth, and it, because it is a poison and it's a strong poison, it kills germs. It will kill the things that would create plaque, because plaque is basically just shit. Basically, you got these organisms that feed on sugar in your mouth, and then they shit out plaque, basically, is the way I understand it. Maybe I'm misremembering it here, but I'm pretty sure that's basically what's going on. You've got these organisms feeding on sugar and then pooping, and then the poop creates a film over your teeth, and then that film starts to eat away at your enamel and shit, right? So, by killing the bacteria so that it is not allowed to shit on your teeth and create plaque, um, your plaque levels will be lower. Also, the heat would also have a killing effect on bacteria in your mouth. So, when the mouth is not having that bacteria in there, then that means that the bacteria is not eating and pooping, and that means that plaque is not forming in the way that it would had the individual not been smoking cigarettes. So, um, you like I say, it's a double-edged sword. And this is, I even had a dentist once. I was telling a dentist this, and he told me this guy. I don't know if this is the school that it used to be, but he went to Harvard dental school. This guy I was talking to, I didn't really care for him much, honestly. I thought he was kind of a douche, but he was when I told him my little anecdote there about the smoking. And he wasn't a very agreeable guy, so I don't think he was just agreeing with me to be agreeable, because he was very not agreeable individual, but he did agree with me on that, in the sense that he said that nicotine is a really, really good and useful drug. It's just that our method of administering it is not good. Basically, meaning that if you could find a better way to, a cleaner way to use the nicotine, um, then he felt that that would have a lot of good benefits. I mean, it's not all good. I mean, it does restrict your blood vessels, so that's not good. It's not good for your heart. Um, Smoking and nicotine have a lot of negative things about them. Um, but there is that added benefit that it does kill the bacteria in your mouth. Um, so if you were smoking a bunch of cigarettes, like say you're in your 20s, you're the kind of person that goes out and drinks beer on the weekends and gets hammered at the bars with your friends or whatever, you're 20, 25, you're a young adult, you're looking for other young adults to hang out with and have a good time, and you're a cigarette smoker, and sometimes you forget to brush your teeth at the end of the night because you just kind of had a pretty, you partied pretty hard, and you just kind of, I don't want to say passed out, but you just kind of, at the end of the night, you just kind of fell asleep. Uh, it's not like you passed out and don't remember where you are, and you wake up the next day like, oh my word. No, not like that. You just kind of nod off pleasantly at the end of the night. If you've been smoking cigarettes during that whole time, when you wake up in the morning, your mouth is going to taste like shit because it's going to taste like an ashtray. But you're not going to have all that bacteria that would have been eating away because of all that smoking and drinking. I guess if you're drinking liquor, I don't know about beer, but if you were drinking liquor in particular, uh, that would also kill bacteria in your mouth. So you'd have a cleaner. The tooth decay is something that would. And I'm not a dentist. This is not something I read in a medical journal. I'm just telling you from my own personal experience. I never had any problems with any of my teeth, really, other than a feeling here and there, until I quit smoking cigarettes. And after I quit smoking cigarettes, it was like a never-ending freaking chain of dental work. Thousands of dollars and thousands of dollars of dental work. But I will say this, uh, that dentist that I went to because, well, I guess the reason I went to them in the first place is they just had really good reviews. And so I was like, okay, I'll go there. And my insurance, I guess, was accepted there at the time or something. So I was like, all right, that works out. And yeah. Oh wow, that thing's fast. Way faster. Oh, and it can land on Earth. Okay, that's nice. We should probably make a save, huh? Anyway, oh wait, no, let me think here. There's got. I'll go to that one place. I think they have a spot where you can revivify, revive your party. Can you fly over mountains? No, still can't fly over mountains. Like, why not? Why can't you fly over mountains? I never really understood that. You know, if you can't fly over the mountains, you need an airship that can fly a little bit higher, I think. Um, anyway, this dentist, I'm not sure how far back this was. It was a little ways back. Um, he um, he recommended that I buy um, a brand of toothpaste that he carried. It's a prescription strength toothpaste that has like higher levels of, I believe, fluoride, maybe some other things in it that are supposed to help to protect your teeth or whatnot, whatever, prevent cavities better than the standard kind of stuff that you run into in regular toothpaste that you would just buy, you know, wherever at the store somewhere. Um, and I will say that I have had fewer cavities since I started using that prescription strength toothpaste. It's kind of expensive. It's like about 20 bucks for a tube, but you don't need very much. Like you need a dot about the size of like a green pea, you know, like you know, a pea. You know, you got a pea pod and you take one pea out of the pea pod. Like or like this, you know, like when you, well, maybe, I don't know if they even use these anymore, but when I was a kid, they had little number two pencils that you had to take tests with and shit. And on the back of that little number two pencil was a pink eraser. I would say if you used a dot the size of that pink eraser, that would be more than adequate to brush your teeth. So it's kind of expensive, yes, but you really don't need to use very much of it. So a one tube lasts quite a long time, like months. One tube lasts months. Um, I don't remember when I bought the tube I'm using right now, but probably I would say sometime in November, and it's like almost as full as a brand new. I mean, it lasts a long time. I don't know how much longer it lasts than a regular toothpaste. I just know that you don't need to use very much of it. A little bit goes a long way. Also, and I don't know how long I've been using this. I really don't remember when I started to do this, but before I go to bed at night, I wash my mouth out. Well, I floss and I wash my mouth out with mouthwash. It's not Listerine, but it's some kind of. I think it's non-alcoholic. I don't think there's any alcohol in it, but it's like I don't remember what the deal is. There was. I don't know if it's got extra fluoride in it or something. I don't remember exactly what the deal is with this mouthwash, but I've started using this one particular one for a specific reason. It has some kind of ingredient in it or something that was supposed to be really good for teeth. But I don't know how much of a difference it's made. You know, I've been flossing. I floss regularly. I keep like floss picks in my car. Like I'm pretty diligent about that shit. And at this point, it's like, you know, I don't know. I go back to the smoking. You know, that's really what it was. Like the smoking killed off everything in my mouth. So like I never had that feeling of like, man, I need to brush my teeth. Yeah, I mean, I would in the sense that, you know, my mouth tasted like an ashtray, but I just never had that, like, I don't know, my oral hygiene is probably a lot better than it used to be. Uh, my teeth never really feel, like, unclean ever. Like, even when I go get them cleaned at the dentist, like, it used to be I would remember, you know, when I was a kid or a young adult, that my teeth felt so much more clean after I left the dentist than they normally did. And it's not like I, you know, didn't brush my teeth. I brush my teeth every day, but they just seemed to feel so much cleaner after I left the dentist. And now, I mean, I can't really tell the difference. Um, but I'm more diligent with my dental care. But anyway, the last couple, maybe year and a half or 2 years, I've had a lot less new cavities or no new cavities. But what I do have is some teeth that have larger fillings in them, and those fillings are, you know, they do slowly wear out, and those are, well, like I said, I've got 5 crowns now at this point, so I got another appointment to get another tooth crowned, I believe in April. Um, so I guess ideally, if I could manage to do it, I'd get like probably 1 or 2 teeth crowned over the a year until I could get at least all my molars. I got all 4 of my back molars that have not been capped yet, and I'd like to get all 4 of those capped. And I guess the next row after that, each one of those 4 teeth now has a crown. And then one of the next one after that has a crown. I guess I'd like to get the rest of those 3 crowned. So that's basically 7 teeth that I would like to get a crown on over the next, you know, 4 to 7 years, I guess. That would mean that the back 3 teeth on all 4 quadrants would have a crown. And I think that would be good to do. The front ones are, you know, those are, I never really have too much trouble with those. Alright, what was I gonna do here? Oh yeah, magic. And I'm just about done, I think, here. I'm gonna... go ahead and mute. And confuse. And... Bolt 3, let's do... And... Can we do shade? We can. Can we do erase? I don't know what shade and erase do. And kill? Can we do kill? Can't carry anymore. Okay. Now what is earth? What is that? Is it like, it looks like a tree. Maybe it's something a scholar could use? Or geomancer, maybe? I bet that's what it is. Geomancer. Alright, oh, he's still equipped with that shit. Okay. Wait a minute, what about Cure 3? Did I not buy Cure 3? I swear I bought Cure 3, it cost like a whole ass load of money. Where's Cure 3? Where is it? Well, how could I have not purchased that? Ice 3, kill. Did I put it on somebody else? Maybe I did. Well, there was Cure 3, and I swear I bought it, but I don't see it anywhere, so let's go back to that town and buy Cure 3. It's way faster. I almost kind of don't even like it. It's difficult to control. I mean, it would be okay if there was a button that made it go faster. If you wanted to go faster. But... Alright, where the hell is that island at now? Here. There we go. Alright, and where was Cure 3? Up here, maybe? Get out of the way, woman. Okay, so Ice 3, I bought these. There was a Cure 3, I swear I bought it. How did I not buy Cure 3? I mean, what kind of shit is this? Where I saw Cure 3, I swear I bought Cure 3. And Bolt 3. And Life. And Safe. I've got bolt 3, right? And kill and erase. Okay, there they are. I don't see them at all on here. So... No. I've been waiting for that life for a long time. Wait, did I not put it on him? Maybe I did give it to him. Alright. Gear 3 life and safe. Safe and shells. So safe would be physical. It would be like wall, I guess. Or like protect, I guess. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. Um, let's double check I got bolt 3, kill, and erase, because somehow... No? What the hell? Alright, well, I got a whole bunch of places I can go next. I think what I'm going to do here is call in a night. Maybe eat a little something before I climb into bed. Try to get a good sleep tonight. Let's see here. Yeah, I should be okay. Alright, well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And Merry Christmas. It's officially New Year's Eve. Well, I guess if you live on the West Coast, it'll be officially New Year's Eve in about 5 minutes. Well, Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend with family or friends or nobody if you just want to spend your time alone. Maybe you've got an animal, a pet, a cat or a dog, or a bunny or something. I don't know. Maybe you have family or friends or whatever that you spend your time with. Typically, I try to spend some time with my parents. Maybe siblings if they are around. And maybe visit a friend or something. But I have to work this weekend, so I probably won't be doing much other than maybe swinging by my folks' house for a little bit. And then maybe on Christmas, I'll hang out with a buddy online and play some video games or something. Work on some Halo. We're getting better. Uh, we've got the first section of the game down pretty good. We've got a plan, and we've got we kind of feel like we're comfortable with what we're working on there for the most part. But the second half of the game, we're still trying to figure out just how we want to approach that. It's more like the very end of the game. We got the 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 first third of the game we got pretty solid. The middle third of the game we are also pretty solid, but not quite as polished as the first third. But we're getting there. And then the last third, that's where we are. We're needing to do some work, get some more practice in, kind of get a more concrete framework for how we want to approach some of those rooms and stuff. But it's coming along pretty good. I don't know that we have a specific um, goal in mind as far as a specific time just yet. Once we get, well, we went from start of game to end of conservatory in 2.5 hours last night, and that was pretty. Uh, I mean, that's a good time, but I mean for us anyway. But we were, I mean, we could easily get that down to 2 hours. And, you know, if we really wanted to start grinding, we could do better than that. But there were a couple rooms where we kind of got set back a little bit, but for the most part, that section went awfully smooth. So, um, that's a pretty big improvement from where we started. Um, but like I say, we got that last third we got to kind of hammer out. I'm kind of like, I don't know. We'll get it squared away. Anyway, Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you later.